Hi, guys. Welcome back to Two Moms, Too Much Coffee. It's Giselle and
Hey, it's Tempest.
hey, guys.
Okay, so we had to reschedule this because both of us had a fucking terrible night of sleep.
Literally, there's, you can't sugarcoat it. Like, it was fucking terrible. It was
Uh,
worse than newborn because I had gotten used to sleeping through the night. It was
Yep. I
insane.
was I legitimately was thinking like in the middle of the night in my, my stupor, that I was like, is she a worse sleeper than Abel? What is happening? What's going on? And I know, like, no.
It
She's like
was,
a great sleeper, but it was so bad.
just so you guys know, last night, put Naya down. She went down at 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock, I think I had texted you at like maybe 11, 10:45 ish. She had woken up already 3 different times. So that wasn't a good start already. Oh, there was at one point where she woke up at I think like 1:15 and did not go back to sleep until like 2:30, 2:45. I had texted Tempest and I was like, I can't do the podcast in the morning. I'm literally drained. I have not slept. She has woken up so many times. Fast forward, Tempest texted me back. She's like, literally same. So what's up from I think 2:30 to 4:30?
Yes, she woke up like her normal it's like she normally wakes up between 2 and 4 to just to eat. And so she woke up at 2 and I was like, "Okay, I'll feed her." And I fed her and she was like making noise, which she doesn't normally do when I put her back down,
Mm-hmm.
every 15 minutes. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's like the strangest thing because it's not like she doesn't go back to sleep. She like will go to sleep for just
Mm-hmm.
such time and then wakes up again. And I'm just like, what is happening? I don't know what to do. So I ended up giving her ibuprofen. I'm like, maybe she's teething because
Mm,
5-ounce bottle and you're still waking up. So I'm like, maybe something hurts. And then I thought, and then she went to sleep, I would say probably 25 minutes and then was back up again. And
yep.
I'm over here, I can't do it anymore. So I'm tapping at him. I'm like, hey, can you help? And she's screaming her head off at him. And I'm just like, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. And then she eventually went back to sleep at 4:30, until 6:15, which is when Abel woke me up, and he's like, "Sequoia's awake," and I'm like, "I wonder why. I love you."
No, quite literally the same. She would go to sleep. She would sleep for 10, 15, and then she would wake up. And then as soon as I picked her up, she would go back to sleep. But like try to like pat her butt so I wouldn't like pick her up each time. Nope. As soon as I picked her up, she went back to sleep. She did not want Nick to soothe her. Like she would just keep screaming. We were gonna like try to alternate, couldn't do that. So we just were up together because I think we both just felt bad for each other, the other person being up. So we just were like, just up with her. And it would be like 15-minute increments. Even after the 2:30, 2:45 times she went down, she woke up like three more times after that. And I like fed her different times, thinking like maybe she's just no, it did not matter. I was like, this is insanity. And then my cat
Mhm.
had the audacity to have a time where she wanted to start meowing when Naya was actually sleeping. And I was like, no, everyone's going to bed. Everyone's going to bed. So we rescheduled this, guys, because me and Tempest did not sleep at all. And apparently our daughters speak to each other telepathically or something on when they're going to have a sleep regression together. So
Yep. Yes, they do.
I don't know
But
what it is.
other news, my nanny started this past week,
Mhm.
and I I don't know how I did it with Abel, but she's half day kind of. Like she starts at 8 and ends at 1. With Abel, it was 8 to 2. And I felt like I had so much more time with Abel. I went to the gym every single day. I then worked from 8 to 2, and then Abel slept from like 2 to 4 at the time.
Mhm.
This time, from 8 to 1, from 8 to 9, I'm dropping Abel off at the daycare. From 9 to no, 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 9:45, I try to get a gym session in, and then from 10 to 12:45, I'm working, which is not a lot of time, and then I'd be back home at 1, and I'm like, "This day is impossible." I don't know how to make anything done. It's like I have to choose in between, like, going to the gym or getting work done, and, obviously, one pays me, and so, like, I have to work, and
Right.
it's so frustrated because I just don't know how there's enough time in the day. I don't get it. Like, there's just not.
There's
Like,
not. This
yeah,
is
it's
really
so
something me and Nick, I was just, like, venting about to him, like, in true, like, transparency, I have just been struggling in general with, like, my body and it not being what I want it to be. I know I'm only 7 months postpartum, and that's supposed to make me feel better, but it doesn't.
mhm.
Um, but it's just because there's not enough time in the day. There's not enough day. I said it right the first time.
I mean,
There's
yeah,
not enough day. And it's just like you have to pick and choose what you need to do, and I need to work. So I'm like, and if I choose to go to the gym early in the morning, then I'm choosing to not have sleep, which I need to have sleep. So it's just literally I've been really, really, really struggling with it. And I've been having my meltdowns and everything, but it's just like I can only do so much as a human being and as a mom. It's been rough. It's just I don't know if it just hit a blocker, I think, where I'm just like I'm just in this phase where I'm like, this is where it is right now in regards to my time every day. And
right.
I just can't really change anything unless I want to be an exhausted zombie even more than I already am. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's I mean, that's what Adam said. He's like, "We can just go to the gym at night." I'm like, "I don't wanna go to the gym at night." That's what makes me mad. I'm like, "I don't wanna go to the gym at night. I wanna go to the gym like I did last time. I wanna wake up, nanny comes, I go to the gym, I spend as much time as I want there, and then I have time to work, and I just don't know how it's not working out this time." So, I feel you. This is hard right now. This is very hard right.
And it's like the nighttime is hard because the only times I can go right now are nighttime. Same thing I was telling Nick. I'm like, it's hard because those few hours I have to myself to do just like nothing. But I rush to the gym and then I'm spending that time at the gym, which is nice because it is time to myself, but it's still another activity where I
Yeah.
need to use my brain. And then you come home and then it's like a shower, then it's bed. So it just like takes it's just it yep. It's just there is no really winning right now. And it's been a hard phase for sure.
Yeah. Yes. So far, 7 months.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go into our, topic for today. I believe it's what we miss and what we don't after becoming moms,
Yeah.
and we can add that to the list.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say that what we just said. Okay, bye. Have a good
Yeah.
day. Close this up.
Yeah, but
Thanks for
seriously. Um, yeah, you wanna go first? How about let's talk about what we don't miss? Let's start some positivity. What do we not miss about after becoming moms?
being hungover. Um, because I mean, I didn't really enjoy that before moms, but I still would like go to like, if my friends had like some type of party, I would go and now I'm just like, I have a kid. I'm not going. I don't want to go. And then now I don't have to drink. I have one drink and that's enough for me. And now I'm not hungover the next day. And I don't miss that. And I don't miss like the recovery of being hungover. I don't have time to recover. So I'm not gonna get drunk anymore. I don't miss that. I really don't. It's fine. When my friends I see it on Instagram, I actually do not have FOMO when I see people like
Yeah.
chugging and taking shots. I'm like, that looks terrible. Have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yes. Well, I agree. Not being hungover is ideal. I always say, like, baby doesn't care what time I went to bed. Going to get
No.
up at the time every day. So for me, I'm like, I am going to prep myself by not drinking nearly as much as I would have in the past.
Mhm.
So agreed. But one of my number one, and I don't know how much you've experienced this yet, but there's, like, so much less, like, awkward small talk because you can just talk about your kid
Mhm.
to people with kids, So it's just like, if you're at the park, like, "Oh, which one's yours? How old?" And I guess you can call that awkward small talk, but it's, like, better than, like, "How's the
How's
weather?"
the weather? It's the fucking weather.
Or or even like, "Oh, well, I gotta go home and feed my kid." Like, that's one of my favorites. It's normally true, if anybody's listening. It is definitely true. If I home and feed my kid. But it's, like, a great way to be like, "Gotta go," and, like, "It's not because of you, it's not because I'm bored, it's not because I'm tired, it's all
It's
because of my baby." Ugh.
but I mean, I will say me and why do I keep saying me and Tempest? Me and Nick used to do that with our dog. Like,
Yeah.
"Gotta go feed the dog. Bye." But we actually were bored and didn't wanna talk anymore, or we were at our capacity of our battery, so, yeah, you can use it for your dog too, though.
Yes, exactly.
That is a good one, though.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I really do, like, there are so many people which I think I talked about this on one of the episodes, but there's just, like, so many people that I would have never talked to if we didn't have
Mhm.
children, and, nothing against them, just different people, and I just don't think that we would have ran in the same circles, and now that we do, it's so much easier to be like, "Oh, hey," like or like Abel, he started soccer this week. "Oh, is this his first time doing soccer? That's cool, he's doing so well." Like, just talking about anything other than, like, what job do you have? Stuff like
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, that's a really, really good one. I mean, we were at a baby shower before this, and same thing, like talking to so many women that I didn't talk to before, but now they have like 4-month-old, 6-month-old, like ages very close to Naya that we have like so much more to talk about and like connect with.
Yeah.
It's definitely a really, really good point that I didn't really think about, but it makes it less awkward because if they're, like, Nick's friends' wives that I never really talked to before, now I have something that I can it's not like an awkward silence or an awkward, like, filler. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else for you on what you don't miss?
But I feel like that's my big one. I'm like, "Is it
I
bad?"
do. I think another one thing that I don't miss, sometimes you're always just guessing, like, where you stand in people's lives. I don't know if it's just me, but, like, you make friends out there and you're just kinda like, "I don't know, like, how important am I to them?" And so I think that one of the things that I don't miss is, like, having to play the game of, "Are we close? Are we not close?" Because I'm
Mhm,
very aware now as to who I'm close with,
mhm.
because, they either make the effort to be around or don't. And I'm also, like, really bad at reaching out when I have kids, and I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon, and I think that that is also an indication that if I'm not reaching out and you're still reaching out to me, then we must be buddies, and I like that. And so it's like an easy gauge that I don't have to think so much about anymore.
Yeah, I think that I would say, like, tagging onto that, it's kinda similar. It's just like I mean, it is very, very similar. Like, I just don't miss fake friendships. I wouldn't even say fake friendships, but I know having a daughter now has made my circle smaller, and it's made me appreciate certain people a lot more, and I feel like it's just more focused now because like what you said, like, if you're reaching out to me and I haven't reached out to you in a while, then I know that you're supposed to be in my life, but there's definitely people that I have not spoken to since I've had Naya that I spoke to all the time before. But it's kinda just like, I don't if that's the friendship that we had before, then I don't really want you around Naya anyway. So, it's kind of like,
Mhm.
I don't miss fake I mean, who really loves fake friendships, but I don't know. I don't really miss that kinda, like, fluff friendship where you just are, like, small talking about the weather and doing all
Yeah.
that jazz. Yeah.
Yes, and another thing that I was actually just very excited about, um, before I had Abel, I was like, "Oh, this might be really good," because Adam is, with the love languages, if we're going to love languages, his is not physical touch. And I wouldn't say that mine is either, but I think I'm just more touchy than he is. And so
Really?
yes.
I
Uh,
don't know why that doesn't click for me for you. I feel like
yeah,
you'd be like
I like cuddling. Apparently, actually, side note before I get to what I was actually gonna say, my parents said that I, like, slept in bed with them until, like, 6th grade. And I was like, "Huh, I don't
I
remember."
was friends with you in 6th
Yeah, I was like, "I
grade.
don't remember that," but they were like, "No, you like, we had to, like, lock our door." so you would stop coming in our room.
I would like to say that I'm the one who helped with that because I started staying the night so often that you just couldn't do it anymore.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. See, instead of my parents, then I moved on to my friends, and then after my friends, I move on to my relationship, and he's like, "Oh, I don't wanna cuddle that much." And I'm like, "Okay, rude." But then I have a kid with him, and then my kid cuddles with me. And so that's what I don't miss about not having a baby or not being a mom is that I don't have, like, a easy button of like, "Hey, come give me a hug. Hey, I
I just
love you. Hey, I'm gonna
I'm
cuddle
so
with
shocked by
you."
this. You're a touchy person? I feel like you're like I feel like there I have a vivid I just stuttered, a vivid memory of you being like, "Don't touch me!" and, like,
Yeah.
yelling at someone. I don't remember who it was, but maybe me, but I
Funny
don't know.
enough, my friend, who is gonna be on this podcast, she probably say the same thing. She's probably gonna be like, "Wait, we didn't hug at all in college." Uh,
Really?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's just in my old age.
No. Maybe it's just the people you wanted. You were like, "I don't wanna touch you guys."
Yeah. Well, one, I see you all the time. Do I have to touch you? But no, just kidding. I do. I like
Well,
good touch.
valid.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about something you what are we doing? Something you do miss?
So, oh, well, this list is
Mm,
long.
mhm,
Um,
mhm,
I'm going to actually start with the big one because it's easy and everybody's going to relate to this one is sleep. Uh,
mhm,
when people tell me, or when they told me, you just like, you're never going to sleep again, like, sleep's never going to be the same. Um, catch up or get all the sleep you can right now. Like that one for me, I was always like, whatever, I am sleeping.
mhm.
I just wish I went back to my old self and just like, do not get out of bed. Sleep for days. Like, go to sleep and, like, be as lazy as you possibly can. When I thought I was lazy before, I clearly was not enough because, oh boy, do I just miss going to sleep, staying asleep, which is a very postpartum thing because obviously once she
Mhm.
gets older, she's sleeping more, but going to sleep, staying asleep, and the biggest one for me is used to not get out of bed till 9 a.m. I worked from home, so my day started with me rolling out of bed. And I now it's either 5:30 or 6. I am up,
Mhm.
and I just, like, I cannot believe it. I can't believe like, I am not a morning person. Like, I know you used to go to the gym early. No, mm-mm,
Mm,
I don't wanna do that. And
mm.
so, me is sleep.
And I'll add to that because it ties in. It's sleep, but then when you wake up, having a Saturday of just being a freaking couch potato. I miss being a couch potato and literally what I want to read. Do I want to read a couple chapters? Okay. And then after I read a couple chapters, okay, what am I going to watch on Netflix? And then I pick something and then scroll, scroll, scroll because I have all the time in the world to scroll. Find something and then, okay, I actually want to read a couple more chapters and go get a cup of tea and then spend all you see where I'm going with this? I had so much time. And then I could go to the couch and then bounce to the bed and then come back to the couch and no one's gonna judge me. I'm still in my pajamas and just I miss being a couch potato so much. Like I dream and I find myself being like, when's the next time I'm gonna be able to just like be on my couch and not and I like can't think of it doesn't come to me because I don't know, I don't see it in my future unless me and Nick go on a like vacation, which isn't happening anytime soon because she's 7 months. So
Yep.
yes, I miss being a couch potato.
I, I'm about to say the most unrelatable thing ever. So, prefacing with that, but agree I miss after having a baby, I guess from before, the before times, I miss sitting on my couch on Sundays, drinking an entire bottle of champagne to
Mhm,
myself throughout the whole day, um, and watching some sort of thriller action movie in the morning because I'm too scared to watch it at night.
mhm.
S it Sunday mornings, like The Purge or Inside Man or, all of the Mission Impossibles. Like, I love it. And I don't get to do it anymore because now I'm watching Bob the Builder. And I can't drink because I have to take care of 2 kids.
What's the unrelatable part? The champagne bottle?
All of it. I'm sure no one else is sitting
I'm
on their
like, yes, yes, yes.
I'm sure no
The
one is
bottle
sitting on their couch watching The Purge on Sunday mornings drinking a bottle of champagne, but I was.
I think I probably wasn't watching The Purge, but I was watching some psychological thriller or something.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. I could scroll if I didn't like it and find time. I had time to find something else. Now I'm like,
So
find
true.
something quick. You know,
Exactly.
I think it's relatable. Another one I miss in general, spontaneity.
Ugh, yes.
Hey, do you want to go? Yep, I can. I can. Hey, do you want to go? Yep, I sure can. Be there. Meet you in 5. Do you want to go?
Mhm.
Yep. That's what I miss. I miss
Yep.
spontaneity slash freedom because holy moly, even just like the small little things of like, oh, there's that coffee shop that I want. Oh, I don't want to stop there because I'm gonna have to get her out of the car. And then, nope, not gonna do that. Just like the smallest pieces of spontaneity that are gone that you don't think about when you just don't think about it, or people talk about it and you're like, no,
Yeah. Or even like
we. Sorry, go
rescheduling.
ahead.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. You continue and then I'll go.
Okay. I was just gonna say, some people probably do have, like, some pieces of spontaneity if they have family around, like, "Oh, mom, come over really quick." I mean, I guess you can call that, but, like, we don't have any of that because anything we require, like, "Oh, next Monday or next Saturday, we wanna go to the movies." There is 0 spontaneity in our household. It's
Yep.
we we miss it.
Mhm. Yep, I completely agree. It's like, well, gotta call a babysitter, or gotta, actually, there's no way I'm calling my brother to babysit, so I do have to call a babysitter or tell my parents really far in advance because they don't live in town. Um, so agreed. Uh, but, yeah, I even think, like, with spontaneity, just the fact that we rescheduled this and I'm sitting here having dinner and I'm like, "Oh, I gotta go record this in 10 minutes," and Adam's like, "Now?" And I could just tell that he's like, "Well, this is wildly inconvenient." And I'm like, Sorry, but, like, yeah, like, if I didn't have kids, it'd be so easy. I'd just be like, "Yeah, of course, I'm gonna go do it now, like, stop judging me."
Mhm. Yeah, because everything is a question, like, even
Mhm.
spontaneity outside of the home, but spontaneity inside of your home because everything is a plan. Like, I'm like, "Oh, I have podcasts with Tempest at this time."
Yep.
Just in general, I have to go poop,
Right? Like, I need to go to the bathroom, and
and
it took me a long time to not get annoyed at Adam going to the bathroom.
oh,
I'm like, "Well, how long is your bathroom break gonna be? Are you
that
scrolling?"
is a man bathroom break is not normal, okay?
Yeah.
Same with Nick, I'm like so he's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." I literally next question is, "How long?"
Mhm.
'Cause she needs like, I have to tell him when bath time is, so then he's not in the bathroom for 30 minutes. Like, we gotta time it, and that's just because that's men. My dad did the same thing. I'm like, "Why are you in the bathroom for an hour?"
Seriously,
I
like,
don't
what
get
are
it.
you doing in there? Especially 'cause that's probably, like, before you could scroll when your dad was when you're, like, recognizing your dad's in the bathroom that long, you're probably 10, and you're like, "What is happening?"
How many newspapers are in there? Because
Exactly.
holy shit, it's time to
Yeah.
go.
It's
Yeah.
time to get off the potty. Yes, another thing, is funny enough, like, not being touched all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I lay down and all of a sudden I'm just like like a oh my god, what is this called? A punching bag? Is that the box?
Yes.
I'm like a punching bag to Abel, and then Sequoia is just crawling over me, just like I'm like a little worm on me, and I'm like, "Okay, thank you. I'm done."
I'm done. Oh, yeah, you have it double right now.
Mhm. Mm, yep.
Yeah. That's mine too, and I've been telling Nick because Naya, she's in her little I don't know what it's a word for it, transact whatever, where they're, like, touching your face while you're, like, rocking them. So
Mhm.
she's in that, so she's touching my face, she's rubbing my hair, she's rubbing my neck, she'll do all the things. I put her down, and then I walk out of the room, and Nick smacks my butt, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna lose my shit."
Yeah.
You so much. I'm like, "I love you too, but please stop touching me." I miss, like, being okay with that, like, just being like, "Ooh, spicy," but now I'm like, "Please."
Yeah.
I'm so overtouched. My boobs were out, she's drinking from like, it's just I'm overtouched. I'm
Yep.
overtouched. But, you know,
Absolutely. My last one though is being able to travel.
good.
Just
Mhm.
I have been trying to plan a trip with one of my friends. She has the place. It's free for me to go. It is just so inconvenient for me to drive 5 hours on a Friday
Mm.
there because Adam has to work. There's 2 kids to figure out what I'm gonna do with childcare to get them to when, Adam's off of work. It's just, like, so inconvenient, and I'm like, I if I didn't have any kids, I could just be like, "Yeah, of course I'll be there. I'll be there the whole time. Free place to go and just, like, vacation and drink. Yeah, I'll be there." I it has taken me so long to say yes because it is just like, this feels like such a hassle. It's easier for me to just stay home, and I don't wanna do that. I'm going, by the way.
Yeah. It is, I mean, even just little things, like, not even just traveling, just, like, I mean, the energy it takes we went to a baby shower today, and the energy it takes to just, like, plan, "Oh, I need to make sure we do this by this time so we can leave by this time." And I told Nick, I was like, "The days of us getting places on time are gone," because, like, our lives revolve around nap time, but then, like, adding travel into that, like, everyone knows we went to Oklahoma, we traveled, but, like, I wanna be able to just pick up and go and not have to figure out, like, "Are we gonna bring the car seat? Are we gonna bring the stroller? Are we gonna do this?" Like, that's just and then just go by myself. Like, honestly, I just I wanna I wanna go by myself and just
Exact
literally be in the hotel and just, at least for a day. And then it's like the mom guilt because you say that, and
Yep.
then internally, I'm like, "Oh, I sound like a bad mom." It's like, "I love you so much, but I just want a day to travel at least."
Exactly. Yep, absolutely, and I don't wanna just sway you, but I'm going to. Just wait till 2. Oh my god.
Just wait until what?
Until 2. Until you have 2 of them. Like, I used to be we eventually got into the group where we were on time with 1, and then now we are significantly late every time. Like, when we had to go get those family pictures, we were text her, like, twice. "Sorry, we're late." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay. Take your time." She didn't go over. So, like, she's like, "Whatever.
You're
Be as late
paying
as you
me.
want." But yeah, but, like, I'm not staying past past the hour. And so it's so crazy because 'cause you're not even trying to be late, and it's just like one person does Abel's like, "Okay, go potty," and he's like, "No, I don't have to. I don't have to," and starts screaming. "Okay," and then literally we started driving out of the driveway, and Sequoia pooped.
That was
And
literally 5 minutes down
and
the road.
mhm,
But,
oh,
like,
yes.
how
Then we
did
go
you get to places on time? Like, how did that
get a system. You just get a system. One, the first system is to recognize how late you always are and just be like, "We're leaving at that time now."
how
Like
does it work with a nap time? Like, today it was like, okay, her nap the thing started at 1, but I knew she needed to go to sleep at 12,
mhm,
otherwise she was gonna be screaming. Like, "What'd you
did
do?"
Nick go? Because that is another thing where Adam and I just don't go to places together. We're just like, "Well, one of us is going because nap's gonna be messed up, and we're not doing that." And
Okay.
so the first year of Abel's life, it was like one or the other of us is going.
Mhm. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, because that's what it's we both go, like, going around her nap, it's just literally because 'cause I'm not gonna skip a nap. That's what I'm not
Mhm.
gonna if you want me to come, be okay with me being late because 'cause I'm not skipping a nap because I'm not gonna deal with it, and she was great the whole entire time because she napped. But it started at 1 and we were there at 2:05, which I don't think is that bad, to be honest, but I also am someone who was very timely before kids. That is something I miss. I'm very timely. I do not like wasting people's time. I do not like my time being wasted. So I hate when people are late. So I'm very like try to get to places when I say I'm gonna be there. That's gone. So sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I completely agree. I agree. And, another thing I was actually texting one of my friends about because I'm struggling because every time I hang out with people now, if my kids are around, like, not even half listening, I'm like a fourth listening.
Mm,
Feels so rude because it's like they're talking to me, I'm staring at them straight in their face, but, like, Abel is right over here. And so I'm like, and I'm not paying attention. I can't carry on a conversation. Like, do not have a serious conversation with me and my kid in the room because I'm not listening or I'm
Yeah.
not listening well enough to have this conversation. And it is so frustrating because I used to be like, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. I will listen. I'm curious. And now I'm like, don't bring me that energy right now.
Don't tell
Sorry.
me you're
Like, I'm not the one. I used to be
uh,
not the right now.
maybe we should just talk about the weather.
Exactly. It's like, so, it's raining.
Yeah, it's rainy out today. Yeah, I feel like that because even today, like if Nick didn't have Naya majority of the time, I wouldn't have been able to focus. But
Mhm.
it's just you can't turn it off. It just can't. I mean, it's the same thing with like when the nanny was here and when we had the nanny, anything that I heard, like I was like alerted, like I just couldn't focus on work. Like I just could not focus. She wasn't even on my in my vision, but I could hear her.
Mhm.
So I can't imagine trying to have a conversation with someone and Abel's running by.
Oh my god. And
Yeah.
they're always doing, like, the most dangerous things. Or at this age, no one is sharing worth a damn, and so it's constantly like, "Did you just pull that out of her hand? Give it back. Say sorry." The entire time. Exactly. "But it's mine." And like, "I don't care. I don't care. No one's gonna have it then."
Oh gosh, you just
Yeah.
waited me. Yeah, so that was actually a conversation someone asked me today, like, "Oh, when are you guys gonna try for number 2?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Everyone has asked me that, and everyone has said like, "Oh, usually you start wanting the second one when you can't remember, like, what your birth was like," or something like that, and it's still very fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
So, the answer is not anytime soon because I still remember what contractions feel like in the Ring of Fire. So, still don't
Amazing.
have an answer,
I
but
have gotten it again. It's like I remember that it hurts. Like, that's it, but I don't remember how bad. Like, logically, I'm like, "I know it was terrible." That's about it.
I still remember them being like, "Okay, the head's out, now the shoulders," and me being like, "Come again? Just pull
Mhm.
her out. I don't can't do it anymore." So, yeah, the answer is, I don't know. We might be adopting. Who knows?
Hey, I love it, as you know. That's my goal as well.
So, well, anything else that you missed? I mean, shit,
No,
that you
life's
can
supposed
think
to
of
be
in this moment, because I'm sure we're gonna up the podcast and be like, "This and this and this and this."
right. It's like, and another thing, part 2.
I miss my flat stomach, but that's a whole other conversation. I
Alright,
miss knowing my jean size. That's something because I'm struggling with that.
I'm telling
I
you.
It's impossible. I've been struggling trying to get new jeans because my pre-pregnancy, I can fit in them, but they're just a little too snug still. Like they're not comfortable when you
Right.
sit down. And then the size up are too big. So I'm like
Mhm.
right in the middle. So then I just don't. And then the dresses I used to wear don't feel comfortable in those. So I guess I just miss going into a store and being like, oh, that's gonna look really good on my body.
Yep.
Let's go. But now I need to try on like 50 things and I maybe find one out of the 50. That's
Yeah.
what I miss that. Mhm.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. I pull out the measuring tape, and then I see what size I am, and I'm like, I'm not buying that size." Literally. I was like, "Okay, something's wrong here, and
It's
it
not
it
me.
must be my eyes and my brain because it's not my size." Like, that's not working.
I'm not buying that. Okay. The measuring tape's looking at you. You're looking at the measuring tape like, it is
It's
what it
just
is, sis.
I know it's just, like, such a mind fuck, to be honest, because like, I don't care, like, what size anybody is, like, you are your size, but, like, I've just been a certain
Mhm.
size my whole life, like, literally probably since, like, 8th grade. I've been the same size, and so after having Abel, I went up a size, and I never really went back down. I could probably fit in it, but, like, comfortably, probably not my size anymore. And now when I measured myself, I was, like, 3 sizes bigger than the size I was with Abel. I was like, what?"
Mm.
So today I
You
ran 30 minutes on the treadmill. I am not cardio, and I ran 30 minutes. I'm like, "Okay, this is great."
And it is, it's what you said, like, if that's your size, that's your size, but it's just mind fuck when you're coming from that, and that's not what you're
Yeah.
comfortable with. Same thing, I've worn the same size pair of jeans or whatever for as long as I can remember. I don't know what my size is in anything else. I know my size is at the stores I get jeans, and now I'm like, "What am I? I don't know what to do," and it is. It's literally it just fucks with you. It just really does. And then it fucks with you because society's like, "Oh, you shouldn't care because you had a baby." Like, don't talk about snapback culture. And then the other side is like, "But I want my body back." Like, you're mad at me. Society's mad because I want to be myself. So then you
Mhm.
just don't say anything and you're just like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yay.
I guess we just, this is more like a bitching podcast
Yes.
session, but it's
I hope you
okay because
guys
there's
all
moms out there who
all
are going to
are
get it.
exactly. 7 months postpartum, it's just reality checks. And so, yeah, I feel it. And a little one bitch podcast is fine with me.
Yeah. And I actually think it's fine because in the mix of society trying to tell you what is and what isn't okay, like I need to be able to voice my opinion. Oh, also on this, because I said that I was going to update the podcast on my progress, is I've been employed with a psychiatrist to address my anxiety, also some other trauma pieces because when my dad passed away and things like that. But my anxiety, my postpartum anxiety. So that appointment is next week. And then I have an appointment set up to start talking to a psychologist. Oh, I'm very, very proud of myself. It took me forever to actually make the appointment, but we're good. And so things
Yeah.
are gonna be moving now, moving and grooving.
I am proud of you. I know one, how hard it is to find them. It
Mhm.
in itself is exhausting, and then you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So
Mhm.
you for finding them. I'm proud of you for going and the appointments because that's all hard, especially because you got other shit going on. So
Oh, and they're both telehealth, both people of color. They're both brown, both black. So it was hard finding it, but we did it. So I will keep everyone updated on how everything's going. So all of that to say, if you feel like you need to, do it.
yes,
Fucks.
and if you could just update me on the postpartum anxiety slash allergens and let me know if I have to
Mm.
be going.
If you want.
If I need to be going too, because I don't think so, but who knows? That's a story for another time.
Oh, that one next week.
Yeah.
I will. I'll let everyone know. But yeah. What else? Anything else? Do we have a Reddit for today?
We don't. I'm sorry. I have been slacking. So we don't have one, but I will give you my unsolicited advice if you DM me. So just let me know.
Say Tempest, I need unsolicited advice. Don't say just the pro mom. My shit might be messed up, but it's okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us today on our Two Moms, Too Much Coffee, what we did and did not miss about being a mom. And we don't know what we're talking about next week. That's all.
See
Tune
you
in.
then. Bye,
Uh,
guys.
Bye.